After growing up in a solid Christian home and choosing to walk away from my faith, God put people in my life that made me think more about what I truly believed. Still, I was ready to dive into the freedom and excitement that college is hyped up to be all about. I then went through a breakup that showed me that I'd put my hope and purpose into something that was bound to fail. I wasn't close with God at the time, but still I was angry at him for taking something away from me that I thought was so good. At the same time, I started to take small steps of faith, including attending Bible study, starting discipleship, going to crew events, and having meaningful conversations with my new friends. I found myself packing for winter conference last year, dealing with a lot of uncertainty, mistrust, and stubbornness in my heart. I didn't think that God deserved the life that I worked so hard to build. I wanted to know everything about Christianity, be absolutely 100% sure of what I was getting myself into. And so I told myself that coming into winter conference, I would not give my life to Jesus because I didn't want to make such a big decision just because of a spiritual high. On the last night of the conference, I was struggling. God had used the speakers, seminars, and breakout groups to chip away at the wall that I put between myself and him. I knew that I should give my life to Jesus, but the comfort of being in control of my own life held me back. I didn't know what Jesus would change in me or what he would ask me to do. They handed us cards on the last night that asked us what our next steps would be. And after searching for a cop-out answer, I decided that the only genuine thing I could write down would be to give my life to Jesus. And so I wrote that down, but still I told myself I needed more time to make that decision. But after praying with my friends, thinking and praying on my own, I decided that I wasn't on a spiritual high here at Winter Conference, but God had shown me that the life that I was living wasn't worth it. So I prayed with my friends around me. I said, God, I don't know everything, and I never will. And it's scary for me to think about giving my life to you. But what I do know is I can wake up tomorrow morning and each morning after that and ask that you rule over that day. Now God took everything that I had done against him and forgave it all on that night. I now get to live in the freedom and excitement that my every sin, past, present, and future, has been paid in full. God has every right to hold me accountable for the things I've done, but instead he has chosen, out of his grace, to use me to help lead Bible study, disciple 2 guys, share the gospel in Anchorage, Alaska last summer, and help lead a crew summer mission to Perth, Australia this summer. I'm so excited to see what Winter Conference has for all of you. If you see me around, please say hi and tell me what God's doing in your life.